Okay, let's see what's in the box from my friend Josh over at Cunningham Tropicals. Pretty big box, picked up from Southwest just about an hour ago. He shipped them last night, and they were here waiting for me this morning. It's about a half-hour drive back and forth. It's about an hour round trip. Nice little package with some invoice information, some stickers, and probably some acclimating instructions. Very, very nice. So let's take a look here. Very nice packaging. I'm sure these fish were nice and comfortable. Don't need heat packs in the summer. We got some big bags here. It'll be interesting to float. First bag. Whoa, that's a good sized fish. A Protomelis taeniolatus diwi. Beautiful. Big fish. Can't really see it with the blue dye. We'll get it floated and acclimated, then I'll show them to you in the tank. We also have a little bit of liquid in here. Looks like there's some leaking. A Protomelis taeniolatus male. Another good sized fish. These fish are about 6 inches, maybe more. Need big fish for my tank behind me, because of course the fish in there are huge. Bucochromis notitania, one of my favorite fish, a buconono. Here's the tank I set up yesterday. I tested it with some of these aquarium co-op test strips, and everything tested out perfect. Again, it was instantly cycled because I brought over some media and put it inside of this Expertmatic internal filter. That media was sitting in the compartment of the hang-on back filters on the back of the 90-gallon. I also removed some of the activated carbon that I had in the 29-gallon and put some fresh carbon in. So here I've got some fresh carbon, activated charcoal, some of that matrix, Seachem matrix carbon. So this tank is in really good shape. There's also a medium-sized bushy-nosed pleco running around in there somewhere. Let's go ahead and get the fish in there. The little embers and neons in this 29-gallon are doing great. So this tank is definitely ready for fish, and I removed the activated carbon and that internal filter that was creating a tremendous amount of water movement, much more water movement than these fish are comfortable with. So it's a lot better tank for them now that I took that internal filter out, but I did want to run carbon through it for a while just to make sure there were no toxins or metals or anything else in there. Let's go ahead and float the fish. I'll float them for between 20 and 30 minutes, and then I'll pour them into a net that is suspended above a bucket, and then just drop them in. People call that a drop and flop. Tends to be a little bit less traumatic for the fish. I used to use a sort of drip acclimation, but I watched a video by Rachel O'Leary, who's on YouTube. Not sure how active she is these days, but she put out a great video on drop and flop, flop and drop, and it made a lot of sense. And so that's how I do it. I just pour the water, the bag, out into a bucket, through a net, and then drop the fish in. And I've never had a problem doing that. So let's let these temperatures match up, and we'll be ready to add them to the aquarium. All right, everybody's looking good after their long journey to Nashville. I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights off so they can chill. and relax a little bit. Some additional rummy nose schooling with these rummy nose, and some additional rasboras schooling with those rasboras. That's going to be awesome. And also getting the neons, the neon tetras in this tank that love to hide under the plants. Getting them some additional buddies, and getting some buddies in here for that little ember tetra. That's going to be a good addition to this tank. You can see one of the neons down there in the plants. They like to hide low and deep in the plants. But maybe if there's more of them, maybe they'll come out more. Looks a little cloudy because I added some Vitachem. A bit of Vitachem vitamins. So the Bucanono, the eye biter. Got a fire hap in here. 4 beautiful African cichlids. Lots of places to hide. They should do fine in here. I'll go ahead and again turn off the light so they can chill. Those big cichlids are going to be a great addition to this tank. It's got a lot of room in this tank, so it really is lightly stocked. These fish do, for the most part, get along, so I'm hoping that continues to be the case. There's always a bit of what I call the cichlid greeting. Whenever you add a cichlid to a cichlid tank, everybody has to sort of assert themselves and make sure that everybody understands where they are on the pecking order. So there will be some chases initially. That's to be expected. But I'll be watching it very closely just to make sure that it settles down within, a few weeks. But we're about a month away from adding them, because I do want to quarantine them for a full 30 days and watch them closely during that time period. And hopefully they don't kill each other in the 55-gallon. If there are a couple fish that seem to be butting heads, I do have a divider that I can add to that tank that can split it and keep fish away from each other. But I can't wait to see those fish in this tank, adding the additional shapes and colors and activity. Those are some great additions to the fish room, and I thank Josh over at Cunningham Tropicals for sending that over to me. You are greatly appreciated, Josh. Thank you for that. If you're looking for some quality fish, check out Cunningham Tropicals at cunninghamtropicals.com and use the special discount codes that he's created for us, which is ben.o.15 for 15% off on fish, and ben.o.10 for 10% off on dry goods like his high quality fish food. So if you like the channel, you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell, let YouTube know something good's going on around here, and maybe I'll see you on Saturday at 11 a.m. Central Time at the Cichlids Coffee live stream. Every Saturday, a great group of fish keepers get together for an hour and talk about everything related to fish. And also, if you'd like to support the channel, consider becoming a monthly supporter, a Garage Gang member, a Patreon. Starts for as little as $3 a month and helps in more ways than you know. Thank you, my friends. You are appreciated. One last thing, if you would like my best tips on fish keeping, check out this playlist up here. For my most recent video, check up here. And if you'd like to subscribe, just hit me in the mug down here. All right? Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Bye. You can see your hand here. Hold your bear. Go ahead. Wave. Yeah, bye.